Hi, folks. It's Sandy with Mimi's Frugal Life. And today I want to talk to you about something different. It's something that we all need, and that is hobbies. What are your hobbies? Are you stockpiling them? Do you already have some? Have you thought about it? Is there something new you want to try? For me, I am going to get back to some of my hobbies. I don't really know if I have anything new, but I love the ones I do. What I'd like to do is just show you a few things that I'm getting ready for the winter and things that I can do to keep my hands busy and, because I can't be out in the garden, so that's going to really hinder my moods here. I need to keep busy. So I am going to be doing some cross stitching that my mom taught me how to do when I was a little girl. She would get some cloth and draw a picture on it and teach me how to do the cross stitch, an up and down stitch, a back stitch, hem stitch, and taught me how to thread the needle, how to separate the embroidery thread. So I think I'm going to get going and do some more cross stitch. I do have a few hoops. So that's going to be, you definitely need a hoop if you're going to be cross stitching. That is something that you really want to get if you're going to cross stitch, and make sure that you have a lot of colors, various colors. I got these from Joanne. I think I had sent away for them during March of 2020. Of course, never opened. Another thing I like to do is my word search. I absolutely love word searches. I don't have the patience for crossword puzzles, but I will sit and do a whole book of word search in no time. I just absolutely love them. Me and my dad, he loved cross-stitching, but he also loved, crossword. No, Mom did cross-stitch, Dad did crossword, and Dad also loved the word search. And we would just sit there some days and both quiet, him on the sofa, me in the recliner, and we'd just both sit there and do our word search. Another thing I like to do is I do like to read, but it has to be something that I am absolutely totally interested in, or I just won't read it. So here I got a collection of my mom's old cookbooks from the 60s, the 40s, and they go all the way back. I also have some books from Mary Kay Ash. As many of you know, I've been a consultant with the company, and I do enjoy reading her story and her work ethic, and everything is just business etiquette, and everything is just in these books, and it's can really be applied to any part of your life. And yes, I have read them over and over, and every time I feel like I need a boost, I read one of her books. The cookbooks are great because they have like little stories behind them, and you learn a lot. You can really learn a lot. Over here I do have some devotionals. I have my Bible, some books, daily devotional, and a Bible study that we're doing on Monday nights. I have the worksheet. I haven't been there in a few weeks, so I have to catch up. And down here I have some fabric, so I am going to be sewing. I have some Christmas fabric. This is just a little bit that I put out. I have a lot of different solid colors. I have some more Christmas. I got my mom's little heart-shaped pincushion. And I'm going to start making some Christmas gifts, not only with Christmas fabric, but with different fabrics too. I'm going to be making some nice gifts for people. So that's one thing that I'm going to be doing. And I do have my plants. Okay, this is a Christmas cactus. I'm trying to get this to bloom next month. And I will be planting some leafy greens and some herbs in my house. So I'll get a little bit of gardening in, but not a whole lot. Before I end the video, I want to ask you all that if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button also. I need to grow the channel, and I need your support. Before I end the video, yep, here we go again. I'm going to end the video, but not until I tell you the backstory of this sewing machine. This sewing machine came from a very good friend of mine who lives in Ohio, and lo and behold, one day she just sent it to me. It was one of hers. She has about 3 or 4, I believe, and she just sent it to me. And through YouTube and a close friend here locally who was kind enough to show me how to thread it and the basics of sewing, I've been able to sew. I make cloth napkins and placemats and table runners and tote bags, pillowcases, things like that. So this is going to be really interesting. I might branch out a little bit and maybe do some ornaments. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. But I love this sewing machine. It's a brother. It's very basic. It's easy to use. And this has just kept me very busy. Now listen, I was 53 when I started learning how to sew on a sewing machine. It's never too late. It's a real fun hobby. It can be expensive if you allow it to be, but it doesn't have to be. So, I'm going to be doing my cross stitch, sewing machines, sewing, word searches, reading, making some gifts, and doing my plants. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing for the winter. There is one other hobby that I want to try to do, and that is I want to get some some pastels and some art paper, like a pad. And every once in a while, I just want to go outside or from the window, and I just want to sketch what I see. Nothing fancy. I don't draw. I've never drew anything in my life. I've never painted anything, but I think I'm going to try. I'm going to start doing that. So these are hobbies that I'm going to do for the winter, and I wanted to know what you're going to do. I truly believe that this hobbies is something that we also need to add to our stash, and we need to stockpile them. It's good for our mood, it's good for our mind, and it's good for the people around us. It's good to pass on hobbies to other people, especially the younger generations who think that playing a game on Facebook is a hobby. It is not. Okay, folks, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you really love me, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below that you just subscribed to my channel. And I will see everyone on the next video. Goodbye and God bless.